Coming up on this edition of the TCC Report, we'll show you how TCC's healthcare programs are addressing local needs for trained healthcare professionals. We'll also take a look at the return on investment for TCC EMTs, which is ranked among the nation's best. Plus, we'll look ahead to a series of community strategic plan events involving the discussion of adding 4-year degrees at the college. The TCC Report starts right now. Behind every great doctor is a great nurse. Behind every great dentist is a great dental hygienist. But behind every TCC healthcare degree is a great education. We recently sat down with a few of these future professionals, including some from the newest TCC healthcare program, surgical technology.
Everyone says it's the best place to go. It's a very hard program to get into, and everyone's told me that it's one of the best ones. Everyone looks for TCC nurses.
If you live in our communities, you would have to work really hard to avoid our graduates or even our students, because our students go out to all sites, hospitals, clinics, dentist's office, doctor's offices, EMS programs, so they're out on the ambulances.
TCC provides a great educational base for the students, and then with their clinical time that they spend here at TMH, they get real-world, hands-on job training. It's not in the lab somewhere. It's with actual patients in an acute care hospital setting.
We have a lot of surgeons in the hospitals that we've already started working with, and the staff there. They all just want to help us and just get us out there in the world going, and it's just a great feeling to us because we know we're going into a great program in a field.
Clinicals in the hospital, when we are in there, you know, it's like we're actually on a job. So they treat us like employees instead of students. You know, it's a great experience, I can tell you that.
You have surgeons that can operate with their own helpers and assistants and stuff like that, but a surgical tech does a lot more than that. They're a little bit along with the surgeon in being a true patient advocate, as is looking out on everything that's going on in the operating room, where the surgeon may be concentrated right here. We kind of have to look at the whole picture. I like being in that first class because we've gone through a lot of learning curve along with the instructor, but it's been nice to be able to see that, because in the future I hope to maybe even come back here and help some of these guys out.
Head to our website for a complete list of the healthcare degrees offered here at TCC. Before a first responder can hit those front lines, he or she needs to hit the books. Fire Science Online recently ranked TCC's EMT program as one of the best in the country for its return on investment for graduates. Let's introduce you to one former student who continues to prove how his investment is paying off.
I'm a product of TCC EMT and paramedic program. Although it's been a few years ago, we still have a wonderful relationship in my current job right now. I've been doing this for about 7 years.
As far as I can tell, everything has been absolutely top-notch. We get lots of one-on-one time with our instructors. The class sizes are very small, and that leads to just an absolute great environment.
I work a little bit on the ambulances still today, and it's an extraordinary feeling to walk into an emergency room or to show up for a shift and to see students from 6 months ago to 5 years ago that are now my colleagues in the field, and to see them be successful with their careers. That's extremely rewarding as an instructor.
When they get here, I want to teach them how to be a Leon County EMS EMT, not an EMT. So we expect them to come in with a certain amount of knowledge, and TCC students usually come in pretty much ready to go.
It's a fair tuition, their return on investment to go out and be employed as EMTs, and the opportunity to maybe come back and do further training as a paramedic, and to have that assurance that there's a job at the end of the line for them is definitely, I couldn't ask for much more out of a program.
Because of the low cost of tuition at TCC, it helps the student to make that investment and then get return on investment when they get out.
According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, employment of paramedics and emergency medical technicians is projected to grow by 33% through 2020. TCC leaders are publicly rolling out the college's new strategic plan. Following a thorough planning process that included town hall meetings in each county of our service district, the college's priorities reflect its focus in meeting local education and workforce needs. A series of strategic plan events is underway this month. These open forum events are an opportunity to discuss the college's future, including the possibility of adding a 4-year degree. These events are free and open to the public.
We have a need for accessibility in the county, affordable education close to home, and we have a need for the programs that a 4-year baccalaureate institution could bring into Wakulla County.
The next strategic plan event kicks off at 5:30 on October 21st in the Student Union Ballroom on TCC's main campus. And the series will close on October 30th at 5:30 at the Florida Public Safety Institute Conference Center in Midway. That will do it for this edition of the TCC Report. Remember, you can view all the latest updates and current news about TCC anytime by heading to our website. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter and check us out on Facebook. We want to hear from you.